YouTube friends, welcome back. So today I wanted to share a daily ritual I do um, before lunch and before dinner. Been doing this about 12 months now, and it's eating peanuts. Would you believe peanuts? So I've always struggled with my weight over my life, and um, particularly my appetite. I think my appetite has often been a big issue to do with eating too much and putting on weight, etc. And there's diet pills and all sorts of things that you can try, but they're very expensive, and I'm not sure how effective they are. You've got drugs now that people can pay, but once again, expensive, hard to get. Um, I'm not 100% sure how I came across the idea of the power of the peanut. Here it is. There's one. Um, but I found them pretty damn amazing, I must say. Um, and the more I read about them, the more they they really appeal. Now I know that for some people they can't have peanuts or nuts of any type because of allergies and stuff, and I appreciate that and acknowledge if that's the case for you. But for those of you who peanuts and other nuts are okay, then there might be something of value that um, in what I get out of it every day that you might find as well. So I buy them in this format. I'm not sure what you call it. In this form, which is the natural form, comes out of the ground, and they're in their shells. And I also buy them. These are dry roasted, so peanuts that you buy sometimes in packets are like fried in oil and they're covered in salt. This is pretty close to the natural form, except it's dry roasted, which I really I think I like that better than just coming directly out of the ground because it has a bit more flavour without the calories and salt. Um, so I about buy a bag of these about once a week. They last me half a kilo, about a pound. They only cost $5 Australian, which is not a lot of money, which is less than a cup of coffee nowadays. There's Alfie in the back. Hello, Alfie boy. Um, and what I do is I get about um, a small handful, about half an hour before lunch and dinner. Just the time when I'm starting to feel a bit hungry and thinking about that meal. And I basically just pull them apart. They're pretty easy to pull apart. And then there's the nuts, and I just grab them one at a time and just eat them. Yum. And particularly with the the skin on them. Because the other thing I've read is that not only are the nuts nutritious, but also the skin has a lot of antioxidants and great stuff. So here's what I've learned about peanuts, if you can eat them. Um, is that would you believe they have the same amount of protein in them as chicken? Huh? How about that? And protein, from a dietary perspective, satiates and reduces appetite. So not only is it good for your muscles and all those things, but it helps with your appetite, having so much protein. Once again, without the fat, salt, etc. Um, and I find, not sure what you'd find, that after I've had a small handful of these 30 grams. Not sure what that is in ounces anymore. I find after about 5 minutes or so, I feel full. In fact, I could probably not even have lunch. Um, that's the effect it has on me. So it's been a bit of a revelation. They also have these amazing effects on your your blood system and heart, your heart. Um, Apparently, it's full of the good fats, the monounsaturated fats. So, according to some things I've read, helps with you know keeping your arteries and things clean. But read for yourself. I think the only downside that I've been able to read about it is obviously the calories. But um, provided you don't have many, and you don't have them in the form that usually have so much added calories, like being cooked in oil, having the salt, in the natural form, dry roasted, ooh, beautiful. I even have some in the glove box of the car. Those times when you're stuck at the lights and are well away from being at home, tempting to go into McDonald's or other places. Have some of those at the lights. I reckon you'll find that just take that edge off the hunger till you get home. So I found that by having these, I've been able to drop 15 kilograms of weight. Obviously, I do other things. I've started to exercise a lot more and go to the gym, be more active. But I feel like there's something else helping me with my food intake, and that's the peanuts. So it might be worth a shot. I just buy them at the supermarket. I'm sure you could probably find them. Some of my friends that have tried it, they keep doing it. They swear by it. A lot cheaper than some of the other stuff that you can get, and really healthier because nutritionalists talk about ideally we should be eating whole foods and unprocessed, and that's this. So this is kind of my daily routine, my daily ritual. I'm not here to advocate peanuts to you. Um, I'm just really sharing what I do and the benefits it's had for me. At the moment, I'll keep doing it. It's having a positive effect. And it means, what was the other thing that I read about them? Helps with digestion too, metabolism. So when you do eat, I don't really feel like I've got to, avoid too many things when I do eat. And it seems to help burn the calories that I do eat, if that makes sense. And so even though I've lost those 15 kilos, I haven't really been on a diet. In fact, having the peanuts, I'm probably having more calories than I did before. So, yeah, just wanted to share something I do each day. I'm eating these now just before lunch. And even in the course of this video, it's been going 10 minutes, I already feel not full, but before I started the video, I had some stomach, sounds, when grumbling just before you just before you start looking for food. Excuse me. But they've gone now. No more sounds. And I don't know, there's a signal in my brain that's going, it's okay, not so urgent to eat. Should have had some water with me. That's one thing. Have some water when you're eating. Um, yeah, so I hope you found that interesting. Um, Peanuts. There's an adage. People often say, "Oh, pay peanuts, get monkeys," or something derogatory like that. But for me, peanuts mean gold. So um, I hope you find them useful if you choose to. All right, have a good one. See ya. Oh, and I remembered one other thing, really important thing about the peanuts that I forgot to mention, and that is by being in a case like that and having to open up each one, it slows me down. Having even a handful of normal peanuts that have been shelled and whatever, you can just waft them down, boom, 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 and go through a packet in a minute. To go through my peanuts, it'll take 10, 15 minutes. So I feel like I'm getting food intake, but at a much slower rate. And I think that's one thing that really helps me with managing my appetite and weight is slowing things down. And by having to open up each and every one, I never kind of feel like it's too slow that it's annoying, but it's slow enough that it actually makes me more mindful, more considerate of what I'm doing here and reducing the amount of kind of food intake because I'm just slowing down. So something worth keeping in mind. See ya.